Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. So, well, I was just going to launch up Diablo 4. Apparently, I uh, I had gotten it all ready for today, and apparently it has another update. Looks like this one's at least a small one. So, all right. Um, so Diablo 4 just got its most recent expansion, and one of my viewers, Ender's Blade, kindly gifted me a copy of the new expansion. So today we are going to sit down and start up with that. Obviously, this is not going to be taking over for Valheim. A lot of the Valheim streams recently, I have done like splits between Valheim and Diablo 4. We're just going to do Diablo 4 because, well, there's a lot of new with it, you know? So I figured it would be a pretty good time to check out. I think they have what, maybe two new classes in this one. I know one was a paladin class, which they had been promoting for a while, but I think there was actually another one that got involved as well or came out. You know, so all right, just waiting for this to finish up. What exactly was this? Let's see here, community hub. News. Oh, I thought I'd done everything. Oh, here we go. Nope. I don't know what this one is. Must have been some patch, and I don't see any information about it. So, uh, we'll just let this finish up, and we will get started. I'm going to roll one of the new classes. So I've played a couple different classes. First class we did was like the druid, and then I did rogue, and both those were fun. Most recently, with my split streams with Valheim, I have been doing a necromancer, and that was entertaining. So it's time to check out something new. And I figured with something new here, we might as well, do something. Do something different. And I never did do the spirit porn guy for the last expansion. I've never actually played through all the way through the expansion. I did the base game, but that was on my old computer. And with the memory leaks, or with the video cards that the game had, I'd been streaming that one, and unfortunately, it just would not go all the way through. It's like I got into an area, and it was so bad it would crash uh, the stream constantly. And eventually, I just gave up on it. So let's see here. The Reckoning is here. Make your final stand against the Lord of Hatred in a new sprawling campaign set in the ancient region of Skovos. Face a primeval Mephisto. Demonic forces spill across the shores of Skovos while Mephisto's faithful followers overtake Sanctuary, twisting devotion into devastation. Two new classes. Harness the demonic powers of hell as the all-new Warlock class, or wield the divine might of the Paladin to strike down the forces of hatred. Overall endgame, Herodric, Cube, and more. Okay. Season of Reckoning sweeps across Sanctuary. Explore the game-wide updates and new seasonal changes and rewards that arrive with Season of Reckoning. QOLs, loot filters, map overlays, and pathfinding make both your loot and the world of Sanctuary easier to navigate. New torments await, with the level cap pushed to 70 and 12 torment levels. Hell's gotten even hotter. Pursue the might of seasonal ranks with 9 season ranks and over 100 seasonal objectives. More things and stuff and do. Hatred's Downfall Community Challenge. The ultimate challenge awaits. Okay. It's nice that they do give you extra new slots. This was back alley Bob. This was the guy we were most recently doing. As you can see, I've done a couple of different ones. This was our original one. And then this was actually our second one. And this was one I just did on my own during one of the seasons. But we're going to start off with a new character. So yeah, we've done Rogue, Druid, Necromancer. Still want to do a Sorcerer, a Barbarian, and a Spiritborn, but I figured for today we should either do Paladin or Warlock. So let's see here. Warlock, playstyle. Exploited demons summon an onslaught of expendable demons to overwhelm enemies. So that's just a companion build. Okay. Wrathful Devastation. Devastate the battlefield with volatile hellfire and occult rituals. And Insidious Domination. Bind foes and demons to your will and impressive abyssal powers. Where we have the Paladin. The Juggernaut. Turn the Paladin's indomitable defense into unstoppable offense. The Zealot. Fervid onslaught of attacks that builds in speeds and intensity. And the Judicator. Judge your enemies in the light and rain heavenly devastation onto your foes. Ascend as an Arbiter. Disciple. An angelic transformation that dives seamlessly and swiftly into the fray. Okay. Interesting. I'm just watching this little movie over the side. So I'm assuming that's the Judicator one. And that is the Disciple. Okay. Warlock. So summon demons to fight demons. Then basically do a lot of fiery stuff. So I don't know what the abyssal power thing is. I think, let's be honest, I think the most interesting might be the Warlock. So let's do this. Let's make him kind of like Bob. Just super... Question is, how do we make this guy do like... How can he be... I always make my guys like good guys, you know? But he's a warlock. He summoned demons. How can you be like a good guy? I don't... Maybe, we just give him the red glowy eyes? Let's make sure that's going. Interesting. All right. Well, that's actually... not bad. I mean, this is just like the stereotypical I summon demons guy, right? This kind of reminds me of the who is the Dark Jedi? Is it Malchus from Tor? Is it Malchus or Malik? Might be thinking Malik or Malgus. It's more Darth Malgus. Yeah. Anyways, can't quite get my skin that white. Interesting. So it's either what, like, I think it's either that or is it 7? Maybe we just do like the most stereotypical thing ever. Or do we go like this? All right. Let's just do the stereotypical scary dude summoning demons. Why not? I could actually see doing makeup on this dude. No. I think that's probably the best one so far. Light. Let's go with the light. Jewelry. Nope. That's the one that we had. That one isn't too bad. Not doing a septum piercing. He might be summoning the undead as a warlock, but he's not some blue-haired Karen. We're not that evil. You know what? I think this one is probably the best. Okay. I mean, that has to be the best one, right? Interesting. Something like that isn't too bad either. All right. I mean, that's... Okay, let's go with that. We are going to do seasonal. And we'll spell my name right. Or do we want to just go with Scozo? All right. Change campaign state. I'm starting with the base game. I understand everyone else is going to be starting here, but like I said, I never did Vessel of Hatred, so we're going to be in it for the long haul. We'll start at hard. All right, let's do it. And just because I kind of want to, I'm going to watch the movies.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind.
More for my
it was forged
enjoyment
as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind.
I feel like watching the cinematic for it again. Enders! You don't think I have enough money? I mean, I figure if I'm gonna go Warlock, I might as well go Warlock, right? Just do the stereotypical thing. Surprised it didn't start with the trailer, but whatever. I can't remember it all. It's like when all the other times where I've kind of like come back and redone stuff, I never do the dialogue. I just kind of escape through everything, you know? I think we're going to play... If we have options, we're just going to do dark things. Valheim certainly looks different. Well, the expansion just came out for Diablo, so I figured, why not? You know? Let's roll with it. I have to get in with my hatred. Like I was saying earlier, it's like normally when I play these games, it's like I always play a good guy. It doesn't matter if I start out going, oh, I'm gonna play a bad guy. It's like all of a sudden it's like I play a good guy. You know, so I mean, yeah. Well, the thing is, they have to have it fit in the story, but sometimes things just don't seem to want to fit correctly into storylines, you know? That's the hard thing with bringing in classes later on, you know? It's like, let's be honest. If you're summoning demons, you're probably on the bad side of the story. I'm just saying. Lilith is a good guy, though. You know? It's one of those certain point of view things. Glad we told you about Windrose. Windrose is fun. I feel like going back and playing the intro cinematic.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
Or you could just kill them all and do it whatever you want. Excuse me. All right. All right, we got ourselves a little knifey knife. I'm not going to hit every container, guys. I'm just going to hit a few of them.
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm has passed.
Bad work. Well, I do have a question. And this might be an Ender's thing. How, well, I don't have my full map right now, but, how do I show, like, the first time I played through, I could see things like, I could see a whole bunch of different stuff on my map, and then the last time I played through, none of that stuff was there anymore, and I couldn't find any of the damn things. And I was wondering if, was that just like a seasonal thing? Or are there different map modes? I kind of confused myself. But I wasn't too concerned with it because I was more into the slicing and dicing of stuff. All right, let's go. No, more things like,
Another abandoned town.
the little Lilith altars.
Everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Ah! He bit me!
Careful. He's a wild one.
Okay, moreover, when I played through the first time, it's like if you hovered over a thing, like a region, it would tell you the things that you had found versus the things you hadn't yet found, how many of this, how many of that. And the last time I played, there was none of that.
What's it to you?
Oswin, hush. I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all. Kill us all.
Ruins. What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain.
All right, let's walk to this building now. Like, instead of just giving me the mission, you know, it's like, all right, we got to walk to another building.
That poor monk back there must have gone inside.
Exposition.
Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Maybe I'll show you here when we get to it.
Could you protect us from whatever is out
Yes. Or this type of stuff I'll skip through just because, I mean, I don't need to
there? What's that?
have all the
You say
little
something?
dialogue bits and pieces. A. Ooh, whoa. This looks different. This looks a wee bit more expanded than... I wonder if everything got the same treatment. This is a lot more stuff. All right. Command fallen. Summon a fallen lunatic. Well, we'll start off with this one, okay? We'll start off with this one. We'll start off with this one. Okay, so someone on the dev team likes PoE. I haven't done PoE yet. It's on the list. They're just, the thing is, when I started getting into the ARPG stuff, there were just already too many of them. And let's be honest, none of them are fast to get through. Okay? How do I put my auto attack here? Or is this... oh yeah, this replaces my auto attack. That's right. Okay. They aren't going anywhere? That's the thing, it's like... The problem is, it's like, you go through and you try one out, and it's like, oh, okay. Then it's like, oh, nope, I have to try out something new. There's something else I can try, and there's something else I can do. Alright, so basically, what is this one called? Command the Fallen gives me Demon Banelings. I'm all about Demon Banelings. As a StarCraft 2 player, or as a StarCraft player, Demon Banelings might be the best thing that they could have added to this game, outside of actual Banelings. Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Whoa. Alright, let's go in. I'm easy, okay? You give me StarCraft. You really want me to spend some time in this game? Bring forth some, like, StarCraft. You know how they did, like, the Doom crossover thing? Do, like, a legitimate StarCraft thing. Not just, like, hey, let's make a Kerrigan skin, you know? You got it for me and still don't have it? You know, maybe it's, like, really good now. We'll see. So that... I have Dominance, used to summon demons. And I have Wrath, used to cast more skills. I guess this doesn't... This actually generates more Wrath. Okay, so... I guess it costs points to summon demons, except for these little bitty lesser demons. They cost nothing. They're free demons. Okay, not gonna lie. I kind of like these guys. Let's see what else we got. All right, Molten Bomb. Lob molten lava at an enemy, dealing damage. That sounds entertaining as well. Hang on. Got a chest over here. I hit A because A is pick up stuff next to you in frickin' Last Epoch.
Fallen rats. What brings
Let's...
you here?
Okay. That's... Okay. I do like a lot. For some reason, I tend to like a lot of range stuff in this game so far. It's probably just because I haven't really found a good class for melee or the style that I was playing. Hey, we got another level. All right. All right. We got a little dude over here. Give hammer. All right, let's... I mean, these do pretty decent work. Let's check out the next one here. What is this one? Doom. Burst a sigil on your enemies, hexing them and dealing some damage. So these guys do 30 damage. These guys do 28 damage. And this does 19 damage. Oh wow, this has a short range. Here has a real... I mean, it's not quite melee range, but it's pretty short. So it builds up on them. All right, let's read that. Let's read the text on it again. It's hexing them, all right? No. Hex increases abyss skill damage taken by enemies up to 15% based on their missing life. Stacks up to 3 times. So that's what we were saying. So the more hexes we put on them, the more damage they take from those hexes. All right, so it's the damage ramps. It's a ramping skill. I can deal with that. Don't know if I like it per se. It does pierce. It does pierce, so I can hit a whole bunch of other things. The piercing is pretty nice. And the ramping damage isn't bad. It's just that it's kind of that first hit that's kind of sucky. After that, it increases pretty quickly. It is a pretty small range, though. All right, let's check out the last one. Hellion Sting. Whip a demon tail forward, dealing damage with a chance to eviscerate enemies for lots of damage. Eviscerating an enemy instantly damages them for 20% of their total bleeding life, and then applies bleeding damage over 12 seconds. Okay. So if we get the... It's only a 5% chance, but it looks like it. After that, it really hurts. Oh, hang on a second. We're at the... are we at the final guy already? All right, not yet. Oh, hang on a second. Ooh. Hang, I thought I selected it. There we go. It's like, hang on a second. What am I using my knife? We need a... That was a tougher guy. Let's take a look at a normal guy. So that definitely pierces as well. Considerable amount. So this is definitely in the medium range. It actually doesn't do that bad in the way of damage. I want to hit some of those. I would love to hit an eviscerate and just see someone just explode. Obviously, that's to where we have to fight the dude. I'm going to backtrack here and just hit some of these guys a couple more times over here just to see which one I like the best. The fact that this, you know, pierces through targets is actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. However, I think the Banelings are still #1 right now. Just because I'm a sucker for Banelings. I mean, no other reasons besides that. But I get to have Banelings. I mean, this might sound stupid, but Banelings. that's it, guys. That's all you're gonna get from me. Vigorous leather doublets. All right, let's put that on. I mean, if this isn't starting to scream already Dark Lord of the Sith, I'm not quite sure what else I got to put on. Maybe the gloves. Yeah, okay. I mean, we're basically just, at this point, we're building a Sith Lord, aren't we? That's all we're doing. Fiendish Folio instead of a Relic Skull. Give me a couple more damage per second. So, okay, sure. And it's a two-handed mace, so... Where do I see the other one again? Alright, I'm just going to keep like this. And, yes, we'll switch back to the Banelings. And so we need 5 points, 9 points, and... Wow, we need 14 freaking points till we get the... Holy cow, okay. That's a lot more points. Although, I mean, I could... Now that's only... Alright, let's try this. Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Whoa. And that's not good. I mean, this is the best part, right? The fact that I can sit way over here. It is a little slow. Let's try this guy again. Ugh. Okay, that is slightly annoying that he can move out of the... Alright. I think we're just going to keep with this for right now. We're not going to overly complicate this. Banelings equals good. No need to overcomplicate things. I had to try everything out, though. I mean, they have a decently long range, too. Time for some soup.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
True.
Yeah, but here's where the story should change. It's like,
By the
you're right.
light,
We should team
you're
up with
heaven
Lilith.
sent. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, the
We
Paladin
haven't
show,
any
definitely
court
not,
offer.
right?
But we have hot stew, good company, and
Stay for a pint.
wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
All right. The cinematics is what gets everybody coming back. You know? It's what everyone comes back for. And then it's like, you know what we need to do? We need to like make the guy stop and spit. Well, that was 5 seconds of animation time. I have to say, this dude's weak as hell. I am one skinny guy. The fact that he can't pull me in one go. Rothma's prophecy. Yeah, this guy's a weakling. Not gonna lie. Not impressed. This is such a wonderful place.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet.
Didn't go well for him. Joseph.
They're coming. The whole damned village. Get up. Get up. have to fight our way out. There! Take them! May the light preserve us. Lost soul!
This village had a lot more people in it at one point.
You are blessed like us now.
That
Three
was
people.
all of them. Light willing.
Yes, let's talk. You're the madman from the shed.
Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you.
Just like
I
me.
came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
Yeah.
Manner of evil is this? Petals of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Key. Walk to chapel. Oh, we do. We have 2 more points here. All right, so what are our options here? Wrath. Command Fallen generates 1 additional wrath for every demon or enemy you have killed in the last 2 seconds. Up to an additional 5 damage per demon. Command Fallen deals 1% increased damage for every demon you have active. So it's, I mean, it's definitely down the demon path if we do that.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have a look inside, but hurry.
Molten
I will
Bomb
prepare the
generates
torch.
additional, right? Molten Bomb deals up to 40% increased damage based on how far it travels. Oh, so if you start doing some Kobe shots, it's going to increase damage. Interesting. All right. Doom deals increased damage to enemies for each second they have been. Okay, so more damage as time goes on again. An additional 50% increased damage to enemies for 3 seconds after you first strike them. All right. Okay. So one for each one of them is just increased amount of wrath, and then the other is just increased amount of damage. Fair. But now we do have access to these as well. Let's see here. Wow, they're okay. I'm taking it there are going to be a lot more points you have available than just the ones you would get normally. Let's see here. Bombardment. Smash down 4 demons into the ground, each dealing 15 damage. Okay. Hell Fracture. Summon the fires of hell to fracture the ground, dealing 31 damage to enemies in the area. Fractures remain for 15 seconds and explode up to 2 more times when you cast Hell Fracture again. Dread Claws. Burst forth 4 shadowy claws, each dealing damage. Blazing Scream. So these are both demonology, okay? But this one is Hex. Which is kind of weird since this one is... Alright. Blazing Scream, send forth a demon skull. Well, this is demonology as well. Okay. Umbral chain. Send forth a shadowy chain, dealing 31 damage along the way and linking up to 2 enemies for 5 seconds. Enemies caught in the chain are slowed. All right, let's try some stuff out.
Blood petals. Like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
Touch them and find out what could possibly go wrong. The cinematics are so well done. They're just so well done.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity.
The fire and brimstone speech doesn't always work on people.
You covet and steal. Shameful.
I really should have watched the opening cinema again.
Is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
The crazed look is it's like, oh man.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
The cinematics are so good.
You came to thank the light.
Oh man.
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed What happened to you in
I
this?
saw A vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be. I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad.
Kyovashad.
And you will be
All right. And you will be in the light's favor. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these new skills here. Let's put this one. Nope. I said we're gonna put that one there. Put you here for the time being. Alright, let's take a look at these new skills and see what exactly they do. Oh, I kind of like that. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I didn't think I was going to like that. As much. That's kind of cool. Okay, interesting. Let's try this out, this third one. This other one, that is. All right. Okay. That one's pretty straightforward. They do stay around for a while. See, I kind of like these, but I wasn't... He just kind of bounces around. That's kind of interesting. I can bounce him off of walls. That's kind of fun. Interesting. I kind of like the fire things. They're kind of fun. The bombardment one actually is kind of weirdly Not what I was looking for. I don't know if I like Molten Bomb very much, though. I don't know if that's my deal. See, this is going to be weird because I think this is one of the first time I've kind of had a split. And obviously I could just pass up that core skill and grab something else down the line if I don't like that demon or that demon skill. Or I could even combine it with a different one because this one's technically a demon skill. So I could go Command the Fallen. Then I could do something like this. Because this technically is a demonology skill. As is the claws. So I could do something like that. This would be the only one that's not. Could even do something like that. Sting. Or, thinking of another one, you could just do a large area of effect thing if you went like something like that. That's not too crazy. They definitely chew up the mana or whatever it is, wrath. Yeah. Not quite sure which ones I like. And I don't build around necessarily with what's the strongest either. Some people are all about that as well. Demonology, summon lesser demon. Straight demonology, 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 lesser demon. Demonology, greater demon. Alright.
Is anyone here?
No one's here.
What are you hiding back here?
Are you hiding back here? Dude, that outfit is... It fits me. It does fit me.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
He's gonna eat us. Last time I sat down for dinner, I got poisoned.
I wish it wasn't true.
Was fed blood
But
petals.
it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon.
The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question.
Finish the job.
Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I?
They seem to be kind of aligned with the demons, though.
But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use
I'll
it.
use it to grow my
Find out
power.
what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kyovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Okay.
Forward. This close to the city. Lilith's evil is spreading.
That's actually not too shabby. I kind of like that combo. Problem with using
I'd love to see all
the Blazing Scream is that it bounces off of things. So you have to use it in a confined area. So it's like an area like this, it's not very good.
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kyovashad lies just ahead.
Let's drop this guy. Oh wow, we've already unlocked this. Oh man, we're unlocking stuff quick. Wall of Agony. Summon and fuse 5 frenzied demons into a line for 8 seconds. The demons block enemies and flail wildly, dealing damage to those in front. Tortured Wretch. Summon a tortured demon on your enemies, dealing 23 damage and taunting them to attack it for 5 seconds. Let's go with that. It's interesting that there isn't a Hellfire ability here in the defensive skills. You would think that a wall of fire would be very good defense against bad guys. Dark Prison. Create a shadowy totem for 8 seconds that chains enemies, tethering them. So that's a CNC thing. That's a crowd control thing. Nether Step. Step through the shadows of hell to emerge at the target's location. Gaining 4 stacks of shadow form. Alright. So that'd be if we want to go stabby on someone. Okay, let's take a look at these. Can I not use that until they're gone? Okay, so I can only have one wall of demons at a time. Oh, that uses, oh, that's what it was. It uses dominance. Okay. Tortured Wretch. So that's just a ton. Okay. All right. Let's do more to this. Demonology, Abyss. So we're doing both Demonology and Abyss right now. So why can't I do this one? I ran it. No? Okay, I'm slightly confused. I can't spend any points. Oh. Apparently I was in a keyword search. Maybe. I don't know what I was in. It was not... Alright. Kind of like the whole area of effect thing. That was kind of interesting. Let's go... So that just upgrades Hellion Sting. What about one of these? Every second gain increased damage for your next Dread Claws. Alright, so keeps me from spamming it, which kind of sucks. Killing enemies or demons with Dread Claws reduces the cost of the next one. Umbral Chains deals 20% increased damage when an unchained enemy is first caught by the chain. Hexed enemies always take increased damage. Okay, so that's where this will come in. I don't like the range on that. It was just way too short. It's a shame that these don't do hex. Kind of like Hell Fracture. That was kind of cool. Dark Prison. All right, let's try some stuff out. I need to find some guys to hit. That might work pretty nicely with Hex because it'll keep me in range a lot better. Oh, that's interesting. I really do like that, though. This is a lot of crowd control. Interesting. Let's hope. Let's find another guy down here, perhaps. I mean, it's the hexing isn't bad. It's just really short range. But if we can blink on dudes. Oh, come on. I need to find one more guy. Anywhere. All right, let's go this way. I laid off the Dreadclaws there until later.
Over here! Help! Be careful!
Might be good. You know, we get him in, we hit him with a dark prison. Okay. Oh, I don't have any health. I don't have any health left. Oh, there was one over there. I didn't see it. Let's go. Come on. Jeez. Ah, oh, damn it. Yeah, I really don't care about equipment durability. Just trying to figure out these new abilities. Hey, stay out of that frickin' soup.
Bless you.
Okay, well, that was not the smoothest thing ever. Kind of like these abilities. Not gonna lie, I kind of like them. Well, my hope is that maybe with this chain, the umbral chain, eventually it's like they take like damage again from, like, if you say you're attacking a target that's, you're attacking one target that's chained, the second target takes damage. Let's see here. Umbral chain flies further. Umbral chains deal increased damage when an unchained enemy is first caught by the chain. Hexed enemies always take increased damage. Umbral chain ends, it refunds 1 wrath for every enemy hit over its duration. Umbral chain knocks back your primary target and deals 50% increased damage. Chain whips. Oh, these are interesting. So these are the Umbral chains become a Hellfire skill and whips around your target, dealing damage per second to surrounding enemies and striking a 25% larger area when empowered by volatility. Sorry, words. Randomly empowers Hellfire skills when you attack with them. Epicenter. Umbral chains now always creates a chain linked back to you. Additionally, a chain is created between you and each greater demon summon for up to 30 seconds. Umbral chains explode for 37 or for damage when stretched to its maximum or when it expires. If this happens early, then any damage the chain would have done is added. Oh, okay. All right. I kind of like it. Now, which one of these? Nether Step isn't bad. Okay. I don't know if that's really my deal, though. Enemies within Dark Prison are weakened. It deal reduced damage. Enemies killed within Dark Prison reduce its cooldown. Small missiles that enter Dark Prison are slowed. Hitting enemies within Dark Prison fortifies you for 1% of maximum life. That's not too shabby. Casting Dark Prison refreshes and creates a link to your last prison. Enemies across the line will be pulled into the new prison. Dark Prison gains an additional charge. Calamity Cage. Dark Prison now lasts 50% longer, but you can only have one at a time. When the prison ends, all enemies within take damage Increased by 100% per additional enemy within. That could be really big. Okay. Aura chain or a dark prison becomes hellfire skill and now creates an aura of fire chains around you, reducing. I kind of like this idea of, because I kind of like this hellfire idea. See, I like this one. We could make these guys into hellfire skills. Interesting. Okay. Level 15, I get some of those. All right. I think I keep Doom for right now. So let's go with that. I like that they get weakened. Or actually, you know, the cooldown could be quite nice. Dread Claws send out additional 4 claws, and each set deals increased damage to them. Oh, sorry. Let's look at the ones that we can actually do. Every second. We don't have any more points. Shall proceed. Yeah, originally I wasn't too keen on the shorter range of it, but I mean, the range isn't too terrible. Alright, up to Kyovashad we go.
Paul, to enter the city, you must
We
first...
have no time for this.
Let's just talk.
How? Take a piece of holy cedar wood from
Taking
the
a piece.
shop and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you.
Greed.
It is done.
Good. You
I like that I have a horse that I don't actually... Oh, jeez. Welcome to the Season 13 Access Season Race to earn additional rewards and cover your next challenge. I like that I summoned a horse before I actually have a horse.
What did you write on that piece of wood? I'm off to the dry steppes, and I must know what's in it, perhaps. Well, it matters little, I suppose. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
With what you're paid, you're lucky.
Go. Speak.
Ah, so the old man, knowing if he wants...
We're at this polearm.
Wait. The old man sold me this too.
Amulets.
He didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same.
Had to pay for your weapon.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Haradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me.
I'm going to the dry steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to
He says to the pale man.
You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
All right.
Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Okay, speak to you.
Take one of my steeds, free of charge.
Why, thank you. All right. Got ourselves a new point. We need to decorate our steed for our person. All right, mounts. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But it has been purchased, hasn't it? That doesn't look like a basilisk. It looks like a velociraptor. Or a dinosaur. That looks more like a basilisk. Actually, that looks more like a cockatrice. None of these look like basilisks. Kitties. Hello, kitties. Horsey. Oh, it's probably this guy, isn't it? Alright. Alright, so we'll go with this one. Then... I mean, it's this one, isn't it? Okay. Perhaps that one. That. Kind of like that, though. All right, let's just do that. Okay, Horsey's ready. Might be this one. I will go with that. Sure. The Herald of Hatred. Alright. There we go. We'll do that one. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go to the restroom, and I will be right back. Okay. No. 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 Alright. Do we have an upgrade here yet or no? Alright. Character level 25. Gotcha.
The new militia recruits have been trained.
Is it Y? What was the number? Nope, that's not it. E? Here.
Well done.
Hooray! You've done well. Give me my XP, please.
Thanks. I hope they don't get used to it.
Don't let the cold bite you too hard.
Don't let the cold bite you too hard.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to perhaps...
Okay, that's the dude out in the... out by that one cliff face. Now we have to return it to the next city. That's what that one was. Alright, let's pick up the next main mission as well. Then we will do some running around and just random killing of things. Get ourselves some more levels. Maybe do a couple of dungeons. The one place this character does not look like it should be.
Children of darkness, but the Father's light can be sought.
Watch this, look at this while they're doing dialogue. Profane Sentinel summons a demonic eye for 15 seconds that focuses upon enemies with a beam that makes them vulnerable. Periodically blasts them with damage. I mean, the all-seeing eye of damage. Infernal breath. Summon a demonic head for 7. Alright, that seems weird. Tyrant's grasp. Summon a demon hand that pulls enemies away from you. Alright, I'm getting some ideas here now, guys. Rampage. Summon a rampaging brute. So this is finally the first one that gives us some really good stuff. I'm getting some ideas here. Some interactions, shall we say. want to do this. All right. Speak.
We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So, you know. We have
So
received
you
word
know.
from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light.
Okay.
I had thought to send Lorath, but
Again, he fails in his duty.
with or without Lorath, the will of Inarius shall be done. Here, take the knight's report before you go.
Will do.
Reverend Mother, I received a report.
All right. Do. All right, we've gotten all of our new missions. I'm gonna go over to drop some stuff off. See if we have any of the gear that we've picked up is actually worthwhile using, or just looks cool on us. Okay. All right. We did those. We did two-handed. Let's see here. Keep the one I have. I guess we'll wear that. What is up with all these two-handeds? Kind of like my one-handed setup. Strider's boots. They're a little bit better, and they fit our kind of look a little bit better. Well, here we go. Well, because these are drifters. Never mind. I thought they were the same. These are vigorous, determined. Or so a determined helm. This is the basic one. I don't know if that's the basic one. Then wee bit better. Determined Strider's crown. This makes us look like we're a part of a secret organization funded by the Democrats that hates white people. All right, we'll take that. Bigger Strider's leggings. All right, that's a pretty cool look. The hat's stupid. Intrepid Reckoning. Magic boots. They're just better boots. Let's check phone. Huh. Okay. Well, that's fascinating. All right. Cool. I thought my folks were still going to be, they were up visiting my grandmother. I thought they were still up there for a couple of days, but apparently they're actually already almost back. So I'm going to be calling it here in just a couple minutes. That way I can go hang out with them and see how their trip went. We do have a little bit of time, though, so let's take a look at the map. How do I look at the big map overall again? Tab. Okay. So up here it shows ability points, season ranks. It doesn't show me the number of altars that I have. It used to show me like the number of altars that I have. But it doesn't do that anymore, and I wanted to do that. Because how am I supposed to know how many that I have out of an area? I just don't like the stuff that they have up here. Season... I really don't care about the season rank objectives. So we'll need to go down there. Or we can go up here. Bounce out this way, and maybe we'll run the close dungeons here. Where's the nearest dungeon? I think there are a couple missions right outside the gate here. Yeah. Cold Faith. What is that one? Speak with one Margrave. Okay, there's also a dude over here. Let's grab this one. Is this the guy who killed his son? I thought he was on the bridge. He might be later.
Listen carefully. I haven't much time. One of our men, Lord Evitus, was felled in the ancient city beneath the mountain. We carried his body to the ossuary, but he arose, thirsting for blood. Only I escaped. Please, you must slay him.
All right. Where's that one guy at? He is this one? Dread Martyr. I guess we can try this one. What is that? So that was a sealed exorcist cache. Gathering spirit anima from undead. What area is that? Way up here. Okay. We'll do that one later. Hallowed ossuary. Whoa. I have very little health. I am super squishy. We will have to remember this. Ooh, okay. Okay. We are definitely a wee bit squishy. Right. We're starting to figure this out a little bit. We do have some points to spend. Have we unlocked anything else yet? We have unlocked up here. Okay, so let's see here. Doom deals increased damage to each enemy you have hexed. So that we probably want to get that. Casting Doom against a vulnerable, weakened, or slowed enemy. Assimilates the effects, causing Doom to also apply to those. Okay. Casting Doom. We get anything else down here yet? No. I'm wondering about getting rid of Dread Claws. Let's do that. Whoa! Back out, back out. Why am I taking damage? Seriously, why am I dying? Shit. I don't know what I was taking damage from there. I don't get anything back if I go back to my thing, do I? Okay. Not quite sure. I was taking a tick from something. I'm not quite sure what it was. I need to figure it out to avoid it next time. There's Lord Ephitus. Oh, missed. Okay. Let's go clear this one room again.
I killed for my faith.
One guy in back. Gonna go down again. Weren't there some heals in here? Nope, no more heals. There we go, we got a heal. Oh, there's the heal. Oh, got it. This guy really hurts. Oh, phew. Okay. Not quite sure who those guys were, but they really hurt. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. All right. Deposit the animus into animus urn. We can do that. Kind of liking the setup. It's obviously nowhere near ready. Ow. Why am I doing that? It's like, why was I hitting that button? I just don't know. All right. I'm not quite sure how well this is going to work. I'm not completely convinced. Oh, crap. All right. Need to figure out where I want these buttons as well. How did I miss that goal? Oh, hello. Lock him down. Lock him down. Oh, geez. Where are all these guys? Lock them all down. I know a big part of my problem is I've just spread out my points way too much, but I'm trying to experiment and get a feel for them. I kind of like that ability, that AoE fire ability. It's not bad. Stupid vampire bats. Wonder if that's where the banelings will... The problem with those banelings is they spawn very slowly. The other issue with these guys is that it's not a... It slows, but it doesn't, like, root them, you know? Which is fair enough, you know, but... You know, that's not bad. But I gotta get them all in that one place to lay down all those, Hellfire fractures, which is not the easiest part of things. Ow. I need a heal. Need a heal. Damn, he respawned all his health. Oh, that caught me? Really? Damn, he just teleported out of it. Alright, well, we got him. It is not going as smooth as I would hope, but you know what? All these teleporters makes the crowd control not useless, but a lot more difficult to do anything with. I'm wondering how best to go about this guy. I'm just going to dump some points into that for right now. Shit. All right. Let's see here. Do I just power these up a little more? These seem to do the best damage. Unless I can get everyone trapped in this. All right. A fracture explodes one additional time. That could be useful. Increases cost. Damn. All right. All right. Let's go with that. See if we can do any better. Using this for the first time. That was a... Jeez. Alright, I don't even think we're going to be able to beat this one. I feel really stupid not being able to beat this one. You know what? Maybe I have to... Maybe this one would just work better with calling the demons and having them kind of do tanking for me. Maybe we need to just do some demon stuff right now to pull some of the threat from me. So you go there, and you go there. One too many skills. Yeah, let's drop Dark Prism. I don't even know if Emerald Chains is really good here. I'm thinking not. I think we power up this boy. All right, let's do something like this. Oh boy. All right, let's try. Well, this is definitely working better right now. Woo! Shit. It was working better. Let's not take that hit like we did there. Ow. Wow. Jeez. All right. I was hoping I was going to be able to do this dungeon, but I think I need a little more time getting some levels. Let's destroy these things. They seem to be like powering him up. So I can't even give that one thing back yet. Ugh. No, 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 no. Damn it. We did a lot better that time. I'm basically running around naked now because all my stuff is blown up. You're attacking the wrong thing, bro. Jeez. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have to figure it out a little bit later. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to call it here. Like I said, my folks are getting back, so I'm gonna be spending a little bit of time with them. And obviously, we're not quite there yet to go after this guy. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it here and bail out. Unsuccessful for this dungeon. All right, I'm going to be doing more of this over the next couple of days. So please come and hang out with me while I do so, and you can watch me die over and over and over and over again. So you all, excuse me, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.